through his brother trains my son.
Yeah.
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 The
The
whole
front.
house made.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're live on the air with Chris and Elizabeth Horisk, parents of Dutch Horisk, a freshman on the Oregon team this year, 6'2", 250 from St. John Bosco in Bellflower, California. Horisk family, it is fantastic to have you on the show. How are you this morning?
We're great. Thank you.
Good.
Hot.
Yeah. I'm a sweater.
Yeah, don't make
Well, we like to work up a sweat on this show. We like to make it fast and furious. And I got to say, I'm excited about Dutch because I wrote about him this spring. I don't know if you saw it, but that young man is like a Tasmanian devil on the football field.
Yeah.
Gets it from him.
I like it. I like it. He's a sweater too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's me, but he's a sweater.
He is relentless. He just goes for it. Incredible effort. He played as a freshman at St. John Bosco in a year that they won the high school national championship. Looked great in the Oregon spring game. I'm sure you're incredibly proud of him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
More so the stuff off the field, even like he's more a better man than even raised him to be. But it was always all football. We didn't have a backup plan, so I'm glad it's working. Yeah.
Well, that's outstanding. Like, what are some of the things that you're proud of off the field?
He's a Christian. He's takes time for every family. We were at Walmart. I was up there weeks ago, and somebody in the rolled up, and he took half an hour. He's talking to him. He's getting swag out of his trunk to give him. I mean, he's talking to everybody. Yeah, he's.
Well, I love hearing that about Oregon athletes, and Mateo, a lot of the players at Oregon, Dante Moore and Dutch, and a lot of his teammates are those kind of guys. The guys who have values and a foundation, and when they get out in the community, they're gracious, and that's a beautiful thing about this program.
Yeah.
No, I think this is an amazing team this year. It's going to be a good season. Yeah. They all bought into each other, and they're all working with each other. It's going to be a great season.
Yeah, we look loaded. A lot of the kids, just personally, and then just playing against them. So we're excited. We really are.
Well, for good reason. I mean, it's 1,300 kids or so get a college scholarship every year to play college football, and earning one of those and being one of those young men is a major accomplishment. And I know from talking with parents and players just how big of a task it is to achieve that.
Oh yeah. It took a lot of extra time and effort and money to get him here. But it was well worth it, obviously.
Somebody trolled Big Dave on his Facebook saying that he's living off his kids' accomplishments. Like, the kids are living a dream, like, until working now for sure, but the parents are what do all the work until about now.
Oh man, we're in the background. We're running a tape of Dutch getting hugs and high fives on the sideline after making a great play in the spring game, and his name's on national TV. Do you remember that play?
Oh
yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get to watch it live. We were at my daughter plays volleyball. We were at a club ball game, but we definitely watched it as soon as we got back to the hotel room, and it was pretty cool to see.
Very cool, and he looked great in this clip. He doesn't actually make the tackle. He just has such a strong effort that he pushes the offensive tackle right back into the quarterback. And sometimes it takes that on the defensive line. You got all four guys working together, putting the pressure, and you show his strength and quickness on this play.
he's pretty good at causing disruption any way he can.
Yeah.
Whether it's tackle, sack, it's pushing the line, men into the quarterback. He'll give all his effort, that's for sure.
That's outstanding. Now, people may not know this about St. John Bosco. I cover recruiting year round, so I know that it's one of the premier programs in the country. Both Dutch and DJ Uyunglele, Mateo, they all went there, and in 2022, they won the high school national championship, their third high school national championship. And Dutch was a part of that team as a freshman, had 3 sacks and 21 tackles.
Yeah.
Woodyard too. Woodyard, he's on the
Woodyard was
safety
on the team,
on the Ducks now. Yeah, he was on that team also.
Yeah.
A lot of great college players come out of the Braves. Their longtime coach, Jason Negro. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
He's done a beautiful job of the program. In fact, you tweeted, Elizabeth, that at the Super Bowl this year, it was the 4th year in a row that a St. John Bosco player was on the Super Bowl team.
Yep. Yeah. I know. Pretty impressive, huh?
Very impressive. And it speaks to the quality and the pride in that program and the way they push each other.
Yes. Yeah. And that's why he loved Oregon. He felt it was kind of almost the same as Bosco. When he stepped on, he's like, it feels like I'm still at home.
Even with some modern day players though.
Players.
Yeah. Mr. Wyatt was Dutch's first and only bully.
I'm sure
we saw him at the scrimmage.
Yeah,
we saw him at the scrimmage, and I told him, I said, I saw Mr. White, and I walked up to him and said, I hate you. I really
Nasir. Yeah. It's funny, it won't be too long before Nasir and Dutch are the bookends on that offense, on that defensive line starting. I'm sure they have a lot of. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he's on our side because he killed us. He killed us when he was at modern day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed us really.
Well, there's great competition in the Trinity League. It's one of the premier college football, high school football conferences in the country, and a college football recruit hotbed. And Dutch was the 2025 defensive MVP in the Trinity League, and that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we were very proud. He won't talk about it.
Yeah.
He actually told Mateo about it. He's like, "What?"
No, he did. No, he did.
Yeah, he's been told.
I was like, "Oh, I say," and he goes, "You want to trim the MVP?" He's like, whatever. He doesn't, he don't even care.
Well, I like that about him. I like athletes who drive themselves to accomplish things, but they don't make a big deal about it. They're on to the next accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has his old Letterman jacket pieces and awards and CIF first team. I laid on the floor in his bedroom when I was cleaning up. I was with the trash. I'm like, what are we doing? Yeah.
Well, as a high school player, Dutch had 12 multi-tackle performances, including 4 games with at least 5 tackles. And that was in his first year. He had 3.5 tackles. As a sophomore against Santa Margarita, he had 3.5 sacks and 1 gain as a sophomore.
It was like 6 actually.
They took a lot.
We get a lot of flags at Bosco. I don't know what it is. We just get a lot of flags. I mean, it's just, yeah.
That was a fun game to watch. Yeah.
It is a fun game, and what kind of fans are you during the game? Are you nail biters? Are you screamers? Do you get nervous?
At Bosco we roll everybody except
modern day.
Pretty much modern day and some Trinity League teams. But it's.
I'm the
she's
I'm
like
the stadium following them, and I can't sit down.
Yeah,
he's a little bit calmer than I am.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the in league play that really that Olu got us they haven't beat us in how long, but I mean all the kids on the roster, they know each other. It's not like they're all scared of us, just Olu. We know all the kids, they know all us, so they're not scared. It's just we have horses in them, but they got us. The rain took the ball out of the air, and they had a good running game, good D, and they.
Well, that's the cool thing about being in the Trinity League. Dutch was interviewed and they said, "Are you intimidated about going up against some of the guys, being a freshman coming in?" He said, "No, I know these guys. I know these guys forever." So yeah, of course, you want to do good, but I wasn't intimidated because, we all known each other forever. So a lot of these guys coming up are from Trinity League. So he's played with them, trained with them, gone to camps with them. So yeah, they're all very familiar with each other.
So he's been exposed to that level of competition and that standard for a long while, since he was a freshman.
Yeah. Well, he even with training with Iona when he was 6th, 7th, 8th grade, he would train with Mateo and all the other Trinity League players. So he was when he joined as a freshman, he was pretty ready.
He's been training his whole life.
Yeah.
Even in youth football, we'd hear, so such and so is as good as Dutch. We'd be like, give me his dad's number. Right now, we're gonna find out. Let's go.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, we should talk a minute about Iona. DJ Uyunglele's brother, it caught me that time, who has the front, and he's been training Dutch and all kinds of college prospects ever since Dutch was in 6th grade. And he breaks down and teaches them NFL level techniques on how to shut a block, how to do a rip move, how to do a swim. And that's it's a whole nother level of footwork and physicality and demands. What was it like for Dutch going through that program?
Talent was at the front, So all the parents were at the end of the practice. They'd all do one-on-ones, and the parents, all of them were out of their cars and up there, watching. But yeah, it
definitely stepped his level up. Going with. He actually did Winter Circle too, which was academy. Yeah, for his 6th and 7th grade. So it all just helped him get to this point.
We were like, if you're a lineman or like a linebacker, you're not at the front. Or lineman. We were like, we don't know where you'd be training if it wasn't at the front. It was like, it was we're thankful for that because he wouldn't be here without Iona.
Absolutely,
yeah, for sure.
That's wonderful. It's great to give kids a chance to aim high, whether they're playing the violin or trying to read 100 books in the summer. Having that sort of, okay, you can go this far is a fabulous way to give them a start. And they may choose something different than what we expect, but you love having that kind of opportunity for your child.
Yeah. He was a good motivation. Dave asked him to go on another second visit to Boston. He went on the first one, and he then he went after the second one. Dave knew he knew he should be over. So yeah, says they were on another visit, and that was that.
Now I have to apologize because we're having a few audio issues. I should have told you in advance that this system, this software, StreamYard, it works better if you're direct connected to the internet, and it works a lot better on a computer than it does on a cell phone. So we're getting a little bit of distortion, but talking with you is so much fun that I just want to fight through it, just like we were trying to win a rep on 2nd and 8. If you want to make any kind of adjustment, I can hang on a minute.
Is that a little bit better?
It's about the same, but that's okay. I mean, sometimes, technology, it doesn't always give us what we want.
Yeah.
Well, what comes through really clearly is, one, how much you love your son, 2, how proud you are of him, and how 3, the sky's the limit for this young man in terms of his talent, his energy, and his enthusiasm. Let me ask you this. He's coming on his freshman year. He got to camp, I believe, in January. Is that right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
He got here in January. We drove him up. It was.
And it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. The Horisk family is so generous to come on with this, and Dutch is such a great story. Just a guy who drives himself and pushes himself and just has a bright future. It'll be a challenge for him. Of course, he's competing on a 3 deep that is so gifted and strong and talented, and that's great. He's in an environment where we'll have a tremendous opportunity to succeed and grow. I'm curious from finding out from them, what Dutch's goals are for this coming season. I want to show you another little clip. This is Dutch Horisk on his mom's Elizabeth Twitter page. All right, driving up about 8 plates a side in the squat. And this is in high school in March of 2025. Look at the enthusiasm. Look at the intensity in him and his teammates as they work in the weight room. I mean, look how jazzed he is. I mean, that's work. At this point, he's a 230-pound junior driving up. I can't even count them. There's about 6 plates there on each side. And that's all him. The spotter is there for safety, but he is pounding a big chunk of weight. And that's as much as anything I could show, that gives you a glimpse of what kind of a ball player he is and the traits he has, that he would work this hard year round to become a college football player. So he's reached the next step of the ladder. You never know what's ahead of the young man. I mean, all kinds of things can intervene. You're back.
So sorry. Sorry.
We
tried to do this while you were at his job, and it's we're trying the best connection we can.
Well, I can't emphasize enough. I'm willing to fight through any kind of audio and technical thing just to get a chance to talk with somebody about such a great kid. And I'm delighted to have you on. And if we have a hiccup of some kind, I'm absolutely here for the work. When you were gone, I put up the clip of Dutch in the spring of 2025, lifting about, I don't even know what that is, 450 pounds on the squat rack. And I mean, that's the level of effort and intensity he has. And you saw the joy in that clip. Man, when he gets to the top of that rep, I mean, he is pumped.
Yeah, he's like that when he makes plays, when he's just very energetic.
Well, I love that about him. What are some of his other interests? Or are there any?
Football.
Yeah.
I mean,
eating. Food.
Yeah, he's very into food.
Yeah.
What does he like to eat?
Yeah.
I mean, oh gosh, everything. He's been like that since he's a baby. He'll eat anything.
Barbecue, he's definitely a fan of charcoal. He likes his flat top, fried rice, everything. Especially Brussels sprouts. He loves those are one of his go-tos.
That's a great combination. You've got the cruciferous vegetables with the good protein. Yeah, we'll have to have him up. We'll have to have him up to the house at some point. And we got a new barbecue grill this summer, and I've been loving experimenting with marinades and cooking times and grilled vegetables on the barbecue. I could fix them up a plate. We'd have
Oh
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, he'll love every bit of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
love that.
if it's steak though, it's a ribeye. It's a ribeye steak or nothing.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
Well,
ribeye.
we live about four. We
Yeah,
live
pretty
about
much.
four. Pardon me. I'm sorry. We live about 4 blocks from the Safeway, so I can do a ribeye. I can put a ribeye together in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes on the side is about
Yeah,
right.
what do you put on?
My
What do
favorite.
you put on?
Well, my favorite marinade is either Yosita's teriyaki sauce. That's an easy one. Or I like to do like balsamic vinegar, olive oil, and garlic powder. What do you guys go with?
To minced garlic, rosemary, Worcestershire, and cocoa salt, soy sauce, vinegar, a little bit of sugar is good too.
Well, that's pretty good stuff. I want to stop by your tailgate. Are you guys coming to the game?
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
Are you
we are.
guys
Yeah.
coming to the games? Will you get to all of them? Or?
Yeah.
Maybe not all of
We
them.
hope.
We hope, yeah, but at least the first game for sure, and then a few of the other home ones. Yeah.
Well, one of the reasons I like bringing on parents is the chance for Duck fans to get to know you guys, so they can congratulate you, say hello, wish your son well, because I think Oregon has an incredible fan community. That's part of the reason I started this show, is that the fan community here is special.
No, we saw that at games, obviously. I mean, there's some really diehard Ducks fans. And just even when we'd stay at the hotel when he was a recruit, just, if we'd even mention he was a recruit, everybody, we got a lot of love. It's a great fan base for sure.
And it's genuine love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Not like SC love.
We were SC fans. We were SC fans, and once we went to Oregon, we had to.
No.
What made, during the recruiting process for Dutch, what made it different for him and your family? What made Oregon different?
Coaches.
Yeah.
Tosh was the leader of that, but
for sure.
Cam,
Coach
Coach Lanning.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the coaches. It was all of them. Yeah.
Well, he said it felt like he was stepping onto Bosco when he got there. He felt the same type of feeling when he first went to Bosco. He felt like it was more of like a brotherhood.
Brotherhood, family, connection. Those are things that Dan Lanning emphasizes all the time.
Yeah.
We love his coaching style too. Like he always going for it. Yeah, we like it. Just we love it. We're excited.
Well, he loves that he's a defensive coach.
Yeah. But he always fourth.
And you can tell he's a guy too. He's one that you can actually hang out with,
Yeah, they definitely treated us better than any. I don't know if for whatever reason he got slighted a lot. I don't understand. I still don't. But we know. I mean, anybody that plays with him and against him, they know what he's about. And
we got to get the love to Tosh and Cam. They both have believed in him from the beginning. Yeah. They've given him a lot of love, and where other people didn't see it, they did.
That's a really good point. In Dutch's recruitment, he was recruited by quite a few schools. I think around 25, but he was a little underrated. I think.
Yeah. I mean, our opinion, he was very underrated, but
he got ranked like the 69th edge in California.
But he went MVP.
It's what it is. But no, never understand. Yeah,
how the ranking.
Yeah, the star system is broken, broken. I mean, if anybody really pay attention knows that it's just
That's another thing that sets both Dutch and Oregon apart. Is Oregon had the sharpness to look inside those numbers, look at the production, look at the effort, look at the traits, look at the way this guy
Actually,
trains.
Yeah.
yeah, that's when we're like, are you guys looking at film?
Yeah. I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, they've always given him love from the very beginning. I mean, even when Duck was eighth grade with the camps, Tosh was there and already made a connection with him early on.
And Dave helped with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Dutch didn't go to Cal, but
Yeah.
there's an expression in football: film don't lie. And when you look
No.
at Dutch's film, you see a guy who's 100% effort every play, who never gives up on a play, who pursues from one sideline to the other. And those are things that come with inside a guy, right? They're not measurables. You can't capture them on a stopwatch or with a measuring tape. It's there in the way he plays and performs and produces.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's got a crazy motor, but that's him.
Okay. Well, I'm excited about his future, and I know you are. You have 3 kids, is that right? How are the other 2 doing?
Good. Our middle one plays club volleyball, now just plays high school volleyball. She just made the high school team too, so we're very active with that. And our younger one is into singing and does choir and is very talented there.
Yeah, she wants no part of sports.
Yeah, she doesn't. She says sports with again.
Burn. Yeah.
It's just, that just has to happen. I'm the oldest of 7. Dutch is the oldest of 3. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. The oldest of 3. Yeah.
Okay. Every kid's got to find their own path, and every kid has their own role in the family, their own identity.
Yeah.
It's different having girls with Dutch. I can just go right at them, Like girl down, I'd be like, "Oh, that's my fault, baby. That's my fault. I'm sorry." But Dutch, he can't. The trash bag was heavy. I was like, "You can't 500 pounds, but you can't pick the trash bag up."
Elizabeth, Chris, I'm going to make a confession to you. I have 6 grandchildren, and none of them like college football. It is the heartbreak and the failure of my life. I sang them the fight song when they were in diapers. It didn't work.
Yeah. They didn't like it. Well, actually, Dutch with me.
He'll watch film, but
Yeah, he watched, but I think because it's just been his whole life, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the game.
Well, again, we're experiencing a few of the audio issues, but one thing that comes through is your love of your son and your pride in him, and that speaks louder than anything we could say in words. I have to ask you, has he verbalized any goals about this first year or about his role on the team?
no, he knows he's gonna get his fair shake, with the coaches. I mean, he just wants to, learn what he can. He wants to get on the field.
Well, one way a guy can get on the field early, it looks like we've lost the Horisk family again, but I got to say, I incredibly appreciate their generosity in coming on and talking about, another of the kids that's on this Oregon team. Now Dutch he was a 3-star recruit. People don't realize that to be a 3-star player, that means you're one of the top 600, 700, 800, or 1,000 kids in the country out of 2 million high school football players. So already you're in the top 1%. And a lot of times people will say things like, well, this guy's only a 3-star. Well, being a 3-star is a big deal. And it looks like we're back. I
We're
love,
trying.
Yeah, we're new to this.
Well,
Next
I
time it'll
love
be a laptop for sure.
Okay, and there will be a next time. I would love to have you back during the season, hear how Dutch is doing, hear what you're experiencing when you go down to the games. And, this is a family, and the Oregon Fan Show is a family, and we want to have you on anytime you like. You can drop by the link I gave you. As you can see, it works multiple times. In fact, it works every time.
Good to
So
know.
if you
I'm sure Dave. Oh,
Oh yeah, I've got Dave on speed dial, and I want to get you guys
yeah.
on speed. I want to get
No,
you
I saw
guys
him
on
on a
speed dials. Yeah, he was great. We had a few audio glitches too, but it came through. The man loves his sons. The man loves Oregon football, and he's a real one.
Oh yeah, Dave
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
not shy. That's
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
Dave's always a good interview.
Yeah.
I liked what he said about Coach Lanning. He said Dan is a preacher. He comes up there every morning before practice starts, and he's delivering a sermon, not in a boring way, but in a way he'll get people energized and having faith and believing, that. And I think that's his greatest quality as a coach, other than his ability to make relationships with kids, is that, man, he can motivate, he can teach.
Yeah, he's young. He's definitely, and he's a lot taller than you think when you walk up on him. He's really tall.
Well, you can. It's hard to look tall when you're surrounded by guys who are 6'3", 340.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like what's
that's what it is. That's what. Do not take a picture of me next to Mateo at all.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yes,
You get Mateo's.
You call us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get Tommy Tofi's belly button, and then the rest of us. Yeah, that's funny. Well, listen, I have so enjoyed this. I know it's been bouncy, and you had to come back 3 times, which is a great credit to you as parents and Duck fans. I would love to have another conversation. We've got a better connection, but this one was well worth it. And I am so appreciative of getting to spend a little time with you today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We are too. Thank you for having us. Shout out Coach Love. Coach Love, definitely got to make sure you include him. He was a big part of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Coach Love. Man, you talk about a guy who's 100% Tasmanian Devil from morning to night. It's Coach Love.
On
Yeah.
our recruiting visit, he actually pumped my husband up enough where he was about squatting.
Yeah, he's awesome.
They have that thing now where you can get a phone message recorded by somebody or pay to get a recording of somebody, to inspire you. I'd like to get Coach Love to be my alarm clock message, right?
Right.
Wake up every morning to Coach Love, laying it down. All right, we're going to go out there and we're going to work. You talk about, play him in the car before I go into Planet Fitness for my workout,
Yeah, he'll get you.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, the Duck family is an outstanding family, and it's very clear to me that the Horisk family is an outstanding family, and I'm just delighted I got a chance to meet you. I am so thankful that you came here today.
Thank you for the invite.
I think the fans are gonna love him. We already know he fits the. He's a duck. When I look at him, how do we ever think he was gonna go to SC? I look at him. Yeah, they're gonna love him.
Well, I'm glad he didn't go to ESC because that's a poverty program. Living on the past.
The game is the 15th. Yeah, wait.
It's gonna be a fun game.
It will be a fun game. September 26th. That's in Southern California in your neck of the woods. Will you go to that one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
we're
Yeah,
gonna be-
so much green too. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yeah, we'll be there
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. The whole
Yeah, I
family.
might need this rescue team to get me out there.
Outstanding. Yeah, they're going to have to, USC's improved. They're going to have to play tough to beat them. I mean, they have a lot of weapons on offense.
We're bad eye, you know, cook them.
All right.
It should be a really
Well, Chris, you've got to go back to work, and I got to get ready to talk to Spencer McLaughlin at 2. So I better bone up because he's about the smartest man in Oregon sports media. But it's been delightful to talk with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, go Ducks.